Good morning, everybody. Y'all bear with me. I'm looking kind of rough. I just rolled out of bed, just got through walking the dogs or whatever. But y'all, I didn't sleep easy last night because I was frustrated and I was tossing turning about some things that are going on in my family life and just about some things that I've been observing with these 20-something-year-olds um, around me and these 20-something-year-olds in general. And I just don't understand why we have this overabundance of sorry ass 20 somethings out there. And y'all, the only conclusion that I can draw is that sorry ass 20 something year olds are the result of sorry ass parenting. Like, I'm sorry, your child don't just wake up one day and be sorry as fuck. All right? That was 25 years in the making. And I'm not trying to come down on parents because I recognize that, most parents out there are doing the best they can with what they have, and I applaud them. All right? And y'all don't get in the comment section and beat me down and give me your individual situation as to why your 27-year-old child's still living with your ass because I don't stepped on your toes. I understand that there are extreme situations, extreme poverty, lack of resources, geographic location, or the child did something early that got them a criminal record in their early years and is keeping them from getting a good job in their latter years. I get all of that, okay? But those are extreme cases. Those are situations to the far left and to the far right. I'm talking about the vast majority of people who ride in the middle, all right? If your 20-something-year-old child is living with you right now, they ain't on no kind of career path, ain't in nobody's damn school, ain't in nobody's damn military, and just working a $10 an hour job just existing, you failed them. You have failed that child. All right? And, again, I ain't going to never tear nobody down without extending a hand to lift them up. There's never a wrong time or it's never too late to steer that child on the right path. And I'm going to tell you how you do that in the form of choices, chances, and consequences. The 3 C's. Fact of the matter is, majority of these 20-something-year-olds are out here doing whatever the hell they want to do, tootsie rolling through life because they have no consequences and there are no immediate repercussions to their actions. A lot of y'all parents out here love your child so damn much that you just give them the world and willing to do anything for them. What you don't realize is, in loving them, you making them sorry. If your child is 20-something years old, you not charging their ass no kind of rent. You just let them work they $10 an hour willy-nilly job, and they come home, eat up all your damn food, and stand up in your house that you paying all the bills in. You are failing that child. Yes, I know it's second nature to want to nurture that child, but you're failing them. You are failing them. I'm around 20-something-year-olds right now that make $10 an hour bring you roughly $600 and something dollars a week, every 2 weeks. That's $1,200 to $1,300 a month. For those of us out there that live on our own as independent, we all know where the hell on God's green earth are you going to make it off of $1,200 a month? I mean, unless you live in Idaho somewhere. I don't know what the cost of living is in Idaho. You know what I'm saying? $1,200, that's no money. And that's cute for a little young something, but these 25-year-olds, they've got the impression that they balling because the only thing y'all making them responsible for is paying their car note and their insurance. And then, they spending the rest of their money. So yeah, a child got $700-$800 extra money a month after they pay their bills. Yeah, they think they balling. But oh, what a day when the tables turn. What a day when mommy and daddy die. Or auntie lose her job or whoever, and now they got to fend for themselves. Now they asked out. And that's the situation that we're going through in my family. You know what I'm saying? There's been some 20-something-year-olds in my family that just have not had any consequences and have not been steered down the right path. And now they can't tell they down up from down. And now it's become everybody else's problem. Now it's everybody's problem that you ain't got nowhere to live, your car broke down, and you don't make enough money to survive. Y'all, I'm not telling y'all what I heard. I'm telling y'all what I know because I'm going through the shit right now. If you got some big 20-something-year-old child in your damn house that's working and that child is not in school, and I'm not talking about that in school taking 1.5 classes a year. You ain't gonna never damn finish school at that rate. At the point at which the parent is paying the damn rent and the food and everything, I don't understand why your ass can't go to training full time. Okay? Parents, you've got to issue consequences to these kids. And I'm going to tell you how you fix this situation. You basically sit little JJ down or little Stephanie down and you say, look, listen, baby, this job that you working is fine, but this ain't going to carry you in the long run. What's your long-term plan? What do you want to be? Then you steer that child in that direction. Then you implement benchmarks and consequences. Okay, you said that ultimately you want to own a beauty salon. So when you plan on registering for hair school? Well, I'm going to research it. Okay, well, catch this. It's the 15th of the month. By the 30th of the month, if you don't have no pamphlet in here from no hair school and at least the registration information, your ass got to go. Point blank period. You got to go. You got to you've got to instill the fear of God in these damn kids to steer them in the right direction. Because what happens is the longer they continue working on these jobs and racking up bills, it makes it harder for them to stop working and to get in some kind of training program or to obtain some sort of good job. Okay, if your child say to you, Mom, Dad, school is not for me. Fine. You ain't got to go. But you can take your ass down to the county and get some kind of good job. So what day this week you going down to the county to look on the message board and the bulletin board to see what are they hiring for that you qualify for? Because $10 an hour ain't enough to carry you. Okay? And starting next month, I'm charging you $250 a month. Rent. Because nowhere in the world can you be 25 and live somewhere for free. And I'm telling you, as you start to implement these small little benchmarks and these small consequences, you will start to shape their mind and you will help that child come into their own understanding that, oh shit, I don't make enough money. I need to do something to make more money. But as long as that child is comfortable, they have no incentive to do better. And that is your fault. That is your fault. I've always said that children are the sum total of their parents' expectations. For the life of me, I don't understand how some kids go to college and start programs and then have the option of quitting. And I'm going to tell you why they had that option. Because you parents make it comfortable for them. When I went to college, there was a lot of people that started with me freshman year. And then the next year, they didn't return. And I was like, well, where's this person at? Oh, they back home. What? What in the hell do you mean they are back home? Let me tell y'all something. My parents didn't get everything right. But that shit right there, they wasn't having it. What the hell you mean you back home? Let me tell y'all something. There was no home for me to come back to. I graduated at 17 years old. 2 days later, I was on the road to college. If I would have called home and told my mom and my daddy, I don't think I want to go back next semester, they wouldn't have even got mad. They would have said, that's fine. You can do whatever the hell you want to do, but you can't come back here. So hell, with that in mind, the only place I had to live was the damn dormitory on the college campus. Knowing that I didn't have nowhere else to live, I didn't have no skills, and I knew I couldn't support myself working at damn Taco Bell, I had no choice but to stay and finish. Not to mention, the fear of disappointing my parents would have been more than I could bear. Shame and the fear of disappointing your parents is one of the biggest corrective mechanisms that a parent has against a child. But the child can only fear disappointing you if you have expectations for them. And I'm of the mindset that a lot of these kids that just feel comfortable starting and stopping career programs, going to the military and dropping out, they do that shit because they know they got the comfort and the luxury of coming back home and mommy and daddy gonna clean it up. Y'all, kids don't become sorry overnight. This is getting lengthy and I ain't trying to preach and I don't want to be preachy, but I just had to get this out because it's where my mind was at and I hope this word helps somebody. So in closing, if your child is over the age of 21 years old and they are in your house right now, I hope this video sends a word. This ain't to come down on you. You haven't failed them. There's always a time to turn it around. But y'all need to help these 20-something-year-olds get it together. Lay some foundation, lay some ground rules, and get their big sorry asses up out your house. Because if not, you're going to be stuck taking care of them forever and a day. Or moreover, you're going to be in a situation like my family is in right now with certain individuals where mama and daddy going to pass away. And little Johnny and Becky going to be stuck out in that world, not able to fend for themselves, not being able to tell their up from down. So I hope this helps somebody. Oh, it was cathartic getting it out for me. It helped me. And now I got to get in here and start cleaning up messes that ain't even got nothing to do with me and the life choices that I've made. Y'all don't want to find yourselves in that situation. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.